Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1867, Marie Curie was born, famous physicist and chemist. And so to mark this occasion, I'm going to be using some words connected with her as my starting guesses. Starting with atom, because of course she did a lot of work with atoms, discovering their properties and things like that. That annoyingly gives me 5 greys, so we will move on to 5. This is a bit more of a stretch, but she was one of 5 children. She was the youngest, in fact. 5 only gives me an E. I hope it takes me less than 5 guesses. We're probably going to need a U, aren't we? So let's go for cure. I could have started with this, I suppose, and said her discoveries on radioactivity help cure, well, not cure cancer, but help the discovery of a cure for cancer. And cure has worked. We will go for prize. She was the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize. And the prize for starting with prize is that we get a green eye in the middle. That only stings a little bit, because we could have got more, but I suppose we could have got less. Wow, that was unexpected. We still only get the green eye. Right, I spoke about children earlier. Let's go for child. This is not going very fast, is it? It is not quick at all. But finally, going for the Q has worked. That's unlucky. I started with the Z instead of the Q. I went for the wrong uncommon letter, as it turned out. Anyway, we will of course move on to radium. Perhaps the thing she's most famous for, discovering radium and polonium. But radium is 6 letters. Polonium is too long for this game. And radium does give me 2 letters. We've got an R, so it could well be an an ER ending. So we will try that. Let's hope I don't falter. Oh, the E is correct, but it's not an ER ending. So let's see if there is a target on our backs. Well, we have not hit the target, but we've got 4 greens now. We are very quickly making progress in this one. Can't be market. What is that 4th and 1st letter going to be? That is the question. Carpet. There we go. And we will end with thorium. She discovered it was radioactive. There was a couple of people that discovered it was radioactive around the same time independently. She was one of them, so we will go for thorium, because I don't think it's a word I've ever started with before. Wow! I was not expecting 5 greys out of that. Okay, well, 7 greys. Sorry, I'm so used to doing Wordle that I said 5 greys. Anyway, we need 7 new letters, don't we? Let's just go for glanced. I don't have another word lined up that's related to Marie Curie, because I wasn't expecting 7 greys. Obviously, glanced isn't going to give me 7 greys, because between those 2 words, I tried all of the vowels. That only gives me 3 letters, though. I thought I might do slightly better than that. So what is this word going to be? That is the question. The A could be second. That's a pretty common place for an A, isn't it? But then, what are we going to do with this E? And what is going to happen after the N? So many questions, because I've ruled out so many common letters. We can use the S. It could be an NESS ending. But if we're not using too many S's, then we've only got pretty uncommon letters left. So I think we're going to have to use the S. So something ness. What is a sensible thing to try? Waxness, oneness. That's the only thing I can think of that's remotely plausible. It is accepted as a word, which is good, and it gives me the first half of the word. I think it's going to have to be wannabe. So there was no S after all. Interesting. And that is the puzzle solved. 3, 4, 4, 4. So if anything, I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't take 1 extra guess to solve the 4-letter one. Then we would have had a quadruple 4, which would have been an even nicer pattern. But I can't really complain. We got there with 5 guesses left in hand, which is not too bad. Not my best, not my worst. That is the Stepdle puzzle. Thank you for watching. And now, probably don't go and play with radioactive elements. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.